It's Mongoose Jake here, and this time around I've got the Panzer IV Schmalturm tank, which is Tier 6 Premium Medium on the German line. No longer currently available, but they do sell it from time to time. I've had mine for years, and this time I'm going to take it out on the Fisherman's Bay map with my wife there in her Strv M42/57. That's the Premium Tier 6 Medium, which basically is the hull of the Tier 4 and 5 and 6 regular tech tree mediums with a French AMX series turret thrown on top of it. Well, we're both trying to make a little bit of credits and train some crews. She's training up her Swedish Strv 74 crew, I do believe, in this battle, and I've got one of my multitude of German crews in this. I think it's the Panther II crew. I was trying to complete their second full set of secondary skills, so I've been running them through a gauntlet of my mediums that I have as far as my premiums go. But here we are on the Fisherman's Bay map, and I'm going to take up a pretty typical spot that I use in a lot of my mediums, just to get up here to the back side of this ridgeline, in behind the brush cover. And there's two spots you can go. As you can see, I was deciding which one to go to. Over here to the right, or there's another set of bushes to the left, about 50 meters off to the side. It gives you shots into the middle, and which, if you've played this map at all, you know that the middle gets contested by other mediums who are faster and light tanks. And this is not by any means a fast medium, so you have to play it a little bit passively at first. Now I'm deciding I'm going to go over to the other set of bushes, which allow you to get eyes down further along the west corridor. Now here, I can't really get my gun down until I roll forward. There we go. But it allows me, once my binoculars activate, to actually get some spotting. As you see here, I'm targeting the Jackson, and my second shot didn't make it there in time. My shot on the Hellcat actually was a tracking shot, and I just keep firing here. And at the time, I don't know if he repaired or not. Later, of course, we'd find out one way or the other. But he actually did repair and pulled back. But you see me just pumping shot after shot after shot, because I have gotten kills that way. And most people will just hold their fire as soon as somebody disappears, and half the time, they're still sitting there. But this guy in this case, I can tell by the time that he shows back up, he did only receive one hit from me, so it means he repaired and got out of there instantly. And I personally don't care about my hit ratio, so I'll willingly fire as many times as I need to. Especially when you carry plenty of ammunition anyways. But there you see I quickly snapped off a shot, and with the good behavior of German guns, a lot of times those will hit. So, got the kill off of the T-67, got rid of that pesky little thing. And the only issue here is our team is not looking great in the city. The enemy has already pushed through the city and is coming out the other side. So where I'm at is actually a decent spot to get side shots. As you see here, I'm not doing good on my leading. My shots are falling behind until I finally get the Churchill there. But where I am is a good spot to get up to cover a failed flank on the east side. Now here the KV-2 is actually being quite smart. He's behind the dead tank from my ally, and he's rocking back and forth. I'm only able to get a couple shots here and there into him. So I actually move away from him, see if I've got other shots I can take. Because even with the big barn of a turret he has, it's not presenting itself as a good target. Which is wise by him. Until I finally sneak another shot in. My wife's going to move up and help here as I put in shots into the Sherman that's moving up. And I'm starting to get concerned that I might get spotted as he's getting closer and closer, so I pull back behind the bush. As you can see, the bush is solid in front of me, which will prevent me from being spotted. Now, as the enemies have pushed around to our base, you see me repositioning and moving further back behind more shrubs. But the score is even. We control this area of the map, and the enemy has to push through open ground to get to us. And that's actually providing basically a killing field for our teammates here. And at this point, we just wait for the enemies to pop up one at a time. I move from my shrub cover, but there are shrubs between me and the target, which keeps me from being spotted until this Stug shows up here. And he bounced one shot right off my turret. But with him dead, now all we have left is the one Churchill, who has went back to actually defend his base. And I'm moving up to the middle to help support my teammate before he gets taken out. And you see, I am hull down, so if this Churchill decides to turn his attention to me, he is only going to get to shoot at that Schmalturm turret, which is that and the L70 gun is the key features of this. As you can see, I bounced that shot, and I keep putting shots right into his engine compartment, hoping to catch him on fire. And finally, there it is. Didn't get a top gun, but I did get the 5th kill there. As we move on to the results, there's the ace. Got a bruiser, and arsonist, the fighter, fire for effect. And then, of course, all the way over there on the right is the high caliber. There, as I'm going through. We'll go on to the team score. As you can see there, finished top on damage and experience, had 2,576 damage, 5 kills, and then 1,222 experience. And I did fire quite a bit, 41 shots, had 23 hits. But I actually made 36,904 credits. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.